Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. The sack defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Hurts to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And they make the tackle at the 38. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A gain of 15. First down, Eagles.
Hurts throwing again. Pass is caught at the 9. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Finds his back. Here's Barkley. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Knicks now on 1st and 10. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. He's looking deep once again. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. 4th and forever coming up. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
A loss of 11 yards. Another 3 and out.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Ready? 180, return.
Back to throw it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles might be able to get some points late after the interception. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So first down from the 41.
Captain.
Nix from the gun. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this is gonna end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Running back motions right. Second down. Here's Nix again. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Five men out in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Chased out to his right. Mims with the grab. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
Nice 24. Ready.
He'll throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offensive line fast.
17 yards. And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the 40, here comes second and 10. Now a toss play with Dobbins. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Ready. Bombers, bombers, bombers. Away, away, away. Away, away, away.
On third down, here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Ready. Captain.
Looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this one has no shot. They're on him quick, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Hurts on first down. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finds Barkley underneath. There he goes again. Saquon Barkley. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 14.
It's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little giant after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
He's back to throw. And this one winds up incomplete. They took their shot at extending the series, but it's going to be a new possession when we resume play. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
No touch. No touch.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd down, looking for options. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Working quickly here.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They're going to run with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Back to throw, Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And he's got it. It's in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 3. It's 4th and goal. The 1-yard line.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Man, what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
From his end zone, it's Nix. Taking a shot deep here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again here from the end zone. And that's going to be a safety. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill. This can be equally important. Just get that first down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. The defense...
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Okay, ready? Come on.
Love going to throw right away. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And right away, he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. A first carry for the all-pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Ready, set.
Play fake. Here's Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Packers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back in that situation, you're handing it to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a first down.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
Here we go.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Let's go now. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. It's safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We're scoreless after 1. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Ready.
Love. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the 2nd half of this contest.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Love will sneak it. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Let's go. Ready.
Jacobs. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
It looked like they felt like there was just way too much traffic, so instead of trying to run through the pile on 3rd and goal, they tried to take it outside. But how about that pursuit by the defense? Way too much for them, and they held him up short of the line of scrimmage and the goal line.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They work now on 2nd and 9. Hurts sets up to throw it. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And they'll have it just 5 yards away from pay dirt here, 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Yellow, 43.
Here's Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here's Love. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs from a yard out. And the Packers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for Eagles. First down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Here now, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hurts.
At their 48-yard line.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 35. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's Hurts to throw. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Ready, break.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Following the interception, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, Love. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Here we go.
Love now. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards for number 11.
That's a play that may get lost in the grand scheme of things, but one thing's for sure. You certainly don't want to go 3 and out to start the game. So that's a nice job of finding the right play call and coming up with a first down.
He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcome, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at it and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. What? Ready?
Final play of the half. Love. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot. I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got it. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
6 yards.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop the throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
It's 4th down.
They'll look to throw again. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, it took them a little while, but they are on the board here in this 3rd quarter, and now with a chance to tie this up.
And it gives them a chance to exhale just a little bit, right? Because most of the time, if your first points come in the 2nd half, you're often hopelessly out of the game, but not in this case. Now they have something to build on and a chance to mount a comeback.
Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Love from the gun. Caught on the right side, Reed. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Three quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He'll try to do it himself. And this is going to be intercepted. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
It's a turnover on down.
180, 180. Hey.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This short throw caught by Goddard. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 27-yard line.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep as they go instead with Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's set.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding 2nd half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire 2nd half.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Love looking to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've certainly had trouble blocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Love. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first first down, close it out.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
First and 10
Ready,
at the
ready.
35-yard line.
Yellow, 22. Set.
Love. Right side to Watson. He's got room to roam. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now first and goal.
Come on, ready.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
Well, Brendan, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're really without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Now Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
I thought that was a nice job there of feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Throwing is Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. At 5 yards, not going to cut it here. That clock continues to run. Here's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Hurts. Packer pressure, and down he goes. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Incomplete pass there is probably the best scenario going, because if he catches the football, clock's probably going to run out in that situation.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So it's the Eagles who will get the first chance to go down and find a winner as they'll get it here, and we are back underway. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Here's Hurts to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's second down.
Saquon Barkley. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Back to throw. Man open left side is Brown. There he goes left side. And this is a touchdown. And it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Love. Throw left side complete. That's Reed. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Red.
To throw now. Here's Love. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
A stop here is a game winner in overtime. Here comes 4th down.
Hut, hut.
Off the play fake, Love. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and it certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well. And always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be up here in the booth next to you as well. Thanks for taking the time, and let's go ahead and get ready for our next one, right? I'll see you in the film room. Get that preparation started now.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.